Tozama gogo ngikhulisa lokwazendoda lesogogo bathini bathi uma uvula kuvale emzini amadoda u-anti Usha, your number one locksmith. Yeah, I've started something that a topic that disturbed me a bit because of number of cases that I come across on people complaining, not complaining as such, but on men having concern ukuthi gogo, the life was good, everything was okay. I had all the respect that a man could ask for. I had my position in the house. I had my say in the house. Nothing will happen in the house without being, told, consulted to say, Baba, how about we do this? How about we do that? I always maintain something that I don't want a person to report or to ask for permission on me if we're in a relationship. All I'm asking for is to let me know. It's not a matter of you're asking for permission, because everybody should have their right to do what they want to do. But if we are in a relationship, and especially in the marriage, just let me know. Put me in that position of ukuthi, I know what you are going to do. I know you are going to buy a new dinner set. I know you're going to buy a washing machine. I know you want to buy a car, and you are going to buy a car. I know you want to change the curtains, whatever. It's just a matter of knowing. So I find men saying, Gogo, I used to be told ukuthi naku kuyenzeka, na into ezoyenzeka. Gogo, even kids, there was no way a child would go and sleep out. We had one voice with my woman to say, hey, nangu phela usbanibani, he wants to go and visit the friend and sleep over. I was called by umama kasbanibani. They want to take their girls out, so they're asking for her to join them. They're going out, but she will sleep over with their daughter because they're coming back tomorrow evening. So they were proposing that before they can even tell the kids. Then we will discuss. No, we know the family and everything. Then Goku will give them a go ahead to say, no, it's fine. We don't see a problem. Oh, no, 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 no. There's no way our daughter, our son can go to that family. You remember what he said when he came back to that family, Uguti. It was chaotic. They were fighting, the plates were moving left, right, and center. It's not a conducive environment for a child. That's not how we raise children. So it's a no. The child is not going there. Goku, we used to discuss such things. Goku, we used to sit down and say, hey, I've got a bonus this month, performance bonus or annual bonus or whatever, malignana on top. But Gogo, none of those things are happening anymore. Gogo, none of those things are happening anymore. Gogo, maybe I've graduated from being a father, a head of the family, to a trophy in the house. Why use the word trophy? It's because a trophy, it's something that the person that was given a trophy, they've once happy to hold that trophy. It was once like that one thing to say, wow. People, they always kiss the trophy. Remember when you'll know those who got trophies at school and everything. I've never got a trophy at school and everything. When they give you, or it's a graduation, or it's what, or it's award and what, they always like, wow, and they look at it, and that thing, they will take it and they will put it inside the house, somewhere in the house, somewhere in the house. But as time goes, that trophy loses attention. It becomes now part and parcel of the furniture, of the ornaments that are there endlini. It's like, nah, it's there, nah, lapana. Oh, you once had a trophy and everything. So if a man gets to that point to say, Gogo, I've now became just a trophy. A trophy, Gogo. I'm just there. Nobody tells me anything, nothing. You will ask, oh, Pusbaniban. No, he went out with his friends. He was gonna come back tomorrow. No, he said he want to spend holidays at a friend's place. Omunye will say, Koko, yes, my daughter, she's old enough now to have a boyfriend and everything. She's 25 years of age. She's respected us all the years, still no child and everything. Or she made a one mistake, Koko, she has a child or whatever. But I still need to be told as a father to say, uyacela phela to go and everything. Koko, those things, they're no longer happening. Koko, I've never ate food that I've warmed myself in a microwave because I was a father, I had an income, everything was there. And when I get home, it's either it's a child or what. And if it's a child, I will know and see that the mother is busy and everything. But most of the time, it will be a mother that will bring food and say, welcome home, how was your day? And I'll be given my food and I'll eat there. Yes, they've had their own time to eat because I was not there, and we will sit together and eat. It was a nice family cook. I was being consulted in anything. I will know what is happening. If something my wife cannot handle, I know she will like positively push it to me to say, hey, Baba, awudile ngalento lena as a head of the family. Lead us on this one. I don't know what to say. Koko, that thing is no longer happening. Koko, I'm now an object. I'm now a thing in the house. And whether I'm there or I'm not, it's fun. Koko, now she starts to come back late. Koko, sometimes she doesn't come back and she'll send me a message at I'm home. I went to see my mom. When I call the mom, it's a war. No, my mom, she said she did that intentionally. I'm there and say I'm not there because why don't you trust me? Koko, there are cars that are dropping her off now. Koko, we make love when she feels like. And you could tell that she's not into it. Koko, now this complaint of this and this and this. Koko, now I'm expected to do the household things and everything because ukona, why must I pay the helper and also take care of you? Koko, a helper never cooked for me. A helper will do everything, but in the morning, if I want to wear something, I will tell my wife that I would like to wear whatever. If it needs to be ironed in that morning, she will do it for me, or I'll do it for myself. But now a helper is doing everything. Koko, what must I do? Koko, mbege everything on hold. I took her to school. I've paid for her fees. I did everything, Koko, because I wanted to see her somewhere in life. But Koko, guess what? Today, she's a qualified what. And I'm no longer good enough for her. I'm no longer fit in her style, class. And I'm not assuming that. She told me that, Koko. Koko, she told me that. La emadlebeni. Koko, I've been told that ex yakhe is better than me. Koko, there's no insult I don't know. And trust me, Koko, whenever I'm being insulted in that household, it's because of lack of finance from my end. Koko, even children, they don't tell me anything. they go to her. And if I ask, they will say, umama uthi awuna mali. But boy, my daughter, this has nothing to do with money. You should have told me, you know. Gogo, in the name of money, I'm now nothing in that house. Nothing. Gogo, we are closing now. Now, Gogo, we are closing 8 months of sexual hunger. Ngibulawa indlala, Gogo. Ngilambile, Gogo. Gogo, I had to masturbate when I get to bed and everything, and I get insulted for that, to say, how could you do this in front of me? What must I do? Because I'm not even allowed to touch her. Another man will come and say, Gogo, yes, I was a terrible father when I was working. But we are not in that whereby a woman is paying a revenge. We are talking about the man who is not selfish with her money, with his money. We are talking about the man who understands ukuthi if ever he has money, it's not his money, it's money for the family. I'm talking about men who will want, men are not romantic the same way, but who will want surprise a wife with that bunch of flowers or whatever. Wife will say, I'm going wherever with friends and everything. And man will say, here's money for lunch or for mpago, to eat, to spend where you're going. But now the man, he starts to be compelled to other men or ex endlini. Emehlweni bamtshene 99. Gogo, yes, sometimes we'll eat takeaways, maybe on Fridays or maybe weekend, because she's tired, she's human. I can't expect her to cook every day. But now be told to say, when my chips as a kitchen. Men are going through a lot. There's a post that I saw whereby it's along the lines of majority of men have accepted children that they are not theirs, and they've raised those children. They've been best fathers in terms of step parenting. And most of the kids have been kicked out of their houses that belongs to their father by the stepmothers. Most of the broken families that we see, yes, we cannot take away the issue of toxic that comes with the man, especially the man that gets drunk to abuse the family. The man that is working and is working for girlfriends. A man who doesn't know ukuthi kudliwane la endlini. A man who will never pay, who's even refusing to pay school fees for their children. But they will pay school fees for their sister's child or for their biological children outside. The men who would rather make sure ukuthi their mother, they sleep with, they have everything in the house, but their wives are struggling in the house. Whose husband is this? We do have that man. However, today we are talking about men who are providers. A man who will say, my family will never struggle while I'm still alive. If I have an income, my family will never struggle. We do have such men. We do have men that are not selfish. Men who are not like this, who know this is mine, this is mine. No, men who will always give. A man who understands their duties in a household. And if a man doesn't understand, why don't you educate that man instead of you comparing that man to your ex? Instead of you comparing your man to indoda next door. Next door. We have such. Then these men, they opt for many things before they opt for worse. If you are in a church together, they will go to a church to say, Mamfundisi, no Babu Mfundisi, I need your intervention. We have a problem at home. Ever since I'm not earning any salary, ever since I don't have any income, things are not okay at home. I'm being insulted. I'm being called names and everything. Please intervene. They will go to family members, to the in-laws. The man will go to his in-laws to say, Mama or Baba or my brother or my sister, please intervene. We cannot take it away the efforts that the in-laws they can do positively. Yes, we know that we have worse in-laws ever in the society, but there are those in-laws that will say, no, we need to sit down. This needs to be solved. Then they go to friends and family, extended family members, amen, amen, and everything. Then the wife will come and say, stop telling people about my life. If you want to go, the next time, you must tell me if you want to sleep with my mom. There's a guy who told me that. In front of the mom. The wife told him that in front of her mother. You must tell me if you want to sleep together. I'll give you space. This is my life. Why? Because of money. She has money now. She's the one now who has money. She's the one now who's calling the shots. I've seen men, going to buy something at the supermarket whereby the wife says, who's going to pay for this thing? No, this is waste of money. Take it back. In front of other customers, the cashier and everything, in front of kids. A man being treated that way. Then the men opt now to go to or deal with the situation traditionally. They now opt to deal with the situation traditionally. Our mothers, our wives, our sisters, our daughters, trust me. Please listen to this one and share it as much as you can on all your social media